Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Nine episode because the anime they're currently watching. So we're gonna be talking about Toge Togeagan. Oh my god, I'm like really like Togen Aiki. I'm like really fucking up on my titles today. Like this is just straight up embarrassing. Like I, it's like who the hell am I right now? Messing up on these intros right there. Like who the fuck am I messing up on these intros right there? I don't know. But anyway, Togeaki, we see our guy Shiki, able to use able to use his Oni blood to, defeat Hamari's sister, right? And so just like in the reality with blood, you use too much blood, it pretty much knocks you out. Like it's taking a lot out of him right there. And so yeah, we have our instructor guy coming to the picture right there. And so he was getting ready to help, but Shiki was able to get the job done. But the fact that he's able to like get this like powerful weapon up so fast, it's like it is impressive right there. But he has to know how to control his own blood. Like I said, use your blood. Use too much of your blood, it knocks you out right there. Just like in the real world, like we need blood to survive right there. We lose all of our blood, we're pretty much dead. So it's like he needs to he needs to control it, right? But he's knocked out. This gives Jin a chance, to actually, fight our instructor right there and actually, he's gonna, kill him because like I said, our instructor he can't use his only blood, but Jin can, right? And so just like he has a mission right there. He wants to see him, which we know who him is. It's gonna be revealed surely soon. It was revealed in this episode, but it was a nice fight, a little nice fight. But obviously, Jin's, Jin is not able to defeat the instructor right there. Like he is just on another level, right? But so Jin was like, I have a reason for my own as to why I want to become I want to become like a train to be like an only hunter or whatever like that. But his reasoning is very personal. It's a revenge story. So Jin's father is actually Momotaro, and he pretty much killed his family and gave Jin the stitches on his arm. So yeah, you thought that our guy Shiki had it bad. Jin had it worse. Jin would even have to eat the trash to survive. Honestly, I think him and Rudo could like become best friends. They both like trash, right? But no, like Jin had a rough life. Now, yeah, Shiki does reveal to him that his father was Momotaro too. But here's my thing: was Jin's blood dad actually a Momotaro, and was his mom uh Oni? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how did his family come to be in the situation right there? Nonetheless, though, his dad, thrown out to dirt right there, pretty much killed him, getting all these things right there. That's that's fucked up. That is really, really fucked up. And so it's like yeah, like he's got motivation for his own right there. But what I like about this episode too is that yes, we know about Jin's story, but we all see Jin and Shiki, working together. You know, Jin doesn't want to help Shiki. Jin doesn't want to help Shiki. Like I said, he's too weak. Wants to be in debt to him right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not gonna work with you, right? But they do have to work together to get the ball from, the instructor, right? And so she actually had a plan to come into play where it's like, you know, it would let, Shiki, no, it would let Jin get the ball, he would not leave, right? But you should have did something to tell him, that, once he gets the ball, you are gonna be expelled, right? 'Cause at least him with the ball right there, not you. He's like, oh man, I totally forgot about the rules, right? But it's like I thought it was gonna be like, you know what? Let me make a sacrifice so my teammate can win. Let's do that, right? But as Jen's getting ready to leave the training facility, he actually turns around and it's like, no, I don't want to be a debt to this guy right now. So it's like, I think in a way, Jin Loki kind of cares about Shiki, but he didn't like in a way say it. But it's like I didn't want to be a debt to this guy or anything like that. But it's like they're they're slowly starting to like each other. Even though they'll both be expelled together, it's like, you know what? We're making a sacrifice. We're a team. We gotta work together. And so, like I said, I really just thought that, like, I'm trying to be like, you know what? You guys made a sacrifice. Your teammates, you care for one another right there. We're gonna let this go. But no, I mean, one of them is not gonna fail. But they actually got an emergency call. Now we have, the Momo Tower actually attacking. And so they had to put this training on hold right there, and we had to bring all the students to help him out in this fight. But they're gonna be a support. They're not gonna be on the battle lines, right? And here's what I found interesting about this episode as well is that the kids were asking him, Professor, like, what kind of are these Momotars? What kind of Momotars are we gonna be fighting? And he pretty much says these Momotars are insane. They're insane. And here's what I find a little bit interesting about this anime is that, and I talked about this in the last episode or maybe episode two, I'm not quite sure, but in the beginning of this anime, it was shown that, the Oni were the bad guys and the Momotaro, were protecting human society because, the Onis were out there killing people heartlessly, where the Momotaro, came in, to save humanity, right? Nowadays it's like the reverse, right? It's like the Oni are the good guys and the Momotaro are the bad guys, right? But history has shown you that it was the Oni that were attacking people and the Momotaro was protecting society, right? So it's like, why? Like, what's the, this like? There's not. It hasn't been told like who's the good guy, who's the bad guy, right? I mean, yeah, and like the story, TV wise, is it's making us look like that the Momotaro are the bad guys, the Oni are the good guys, or yeah, the Momotaro are the bad guys, Oni are good guys, right? But it's like it's so odd how it's like humanity's greatest defender. It's like they're insane. It's like we see Omi, and Oni, we gotta kill it. So it's like what? It's like what? Like something just doesn't seem right. Like why did Momotaro just are that obsessed with killing all these Oni, especially if they're not doing anything. Especially when it's like, they don't even know what their blood is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what the hell is going on? It's just maybe there's something in the history that they didn't reveal to us. But listen, you guys know where I'm going with this, right? It's right. It's like, yeah, the Momotaro would be protecting society right there, but it's like they got this, I guess, this weird obsession with with just want to kill all the Onis, right? But it's like I feel as though there's something that they're not that they haven't explained to us just yet. But I'm sure we'll find that as time goes on. Now, like I said, all these people are all half breed, so it's like I know it's not like a lot of characters, but it's like I would like to know, about their past, about who was the who was the Cuban and who was the Oni. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm curious to know about that. But yeah, like I said, it's I just ended with this, but yeah, it's like the Momotaro are insane, but like I said, like what made them go down this path? Like Yars are the good guys, but now here you are, just obsessively just trying to kill all the Oni. Like I said, man, the Momotaro are supposed to be the good guys, but like the way how this anime is portraying them, not really. So it's like I just want to know like what made them go down this like insane path. Like I said, I think there's more to the story that they have told us, but obviously that's gonna be answered. That's gonna be answered maybe this season or next season. Who knows? But as always, folks, as always, give this video a like if you like the video, comment on the video, be sure to share the video, be sure to follow my social media accounts in the description box below. And always remember what J. Cole said, everybody. There's no such thing as life better than yours. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.